Welcome to our Chinese Finance and Economy Briefing Program. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of tech innovation as China's chip firms rally behind DeepSeek, a rising star in AI development. With major players like Moore Threads and Huawei joining forces, the push for self-sufficiency in AI technology is gaining momentum, even as Chinese chips still trail behind Nvidia. This collaboration could be the key to narrowing the tech gap and boosting local development. In another thrilling development, the competition in humanoid robotics is heating up as China and the US vie for supremacy in this futuristic field. At the recent CES, Nvidia showcased various humanoid models, while China's Unitree impressed audiences with their H1 robot performing a synchronized dance. With both nations aiming for mass production by 2025, the race is on, and it's not just about innovation but also about cost-effectiveness as China leverages its manufacturing prowess. Lastly, we can't overlook the implications of President Trump's recent executive order banning the US CBDC development, which opens the door for China's digital yuan to gain a stronger foothold in global finance. With transaction volumes skyrocketing, China's initiatives in digital currency are reshaping the landscape, making it an exciting time for international trade and finance. Please stay tuned for more detailed insights. South China Morning Post reports that China's AI ecosystem is experiencing a significant boost thanks to DeepSeek, a startup whose models have garnered support from various domestic chip developers and cloud service providers. Moore Threads Technology, founded by former Nvidia China General Manager Zhang Jianzhong, has committed to using locally made GPUs to enhance the deployment of DeepSeek's V3 and R1 models, aiming to ignite China's AI landscape. Huawei Technologies is also collaborating with Silicon Flow to make DeepSeek's models accessible via its Ascend cloud service, showcasing the rising capabilities of Chinese tech firms. This momentum comes amidst a backdrop of increasing demand for AI solutions and a concerted effort to reduce reliance on foreign technology, particularly as China's chip industry strives to catch up with global competitors like Nvidia. In a thrilling examination of the humanoid robotics race between China and the US, South China Morning Post highlights the competitive landscape where both nations are vying for leadership in this emerging field. At the Consumer Electronics Show, Nvidia's CEO showcased advanced humanoid robots, while Unitree demonstrated its H1 model during China's Spring Festival Gala, capturing the attention of millions. Analysts suggest that while China has the advantage of a mature supply chain and mass production capabilities, the US excels in pioneering innovative technologies. The recent success of DeepSeek's AI models has intensified the competition, challenging previous assumptions about the resources needed for cutting-edge AI development. As both countries gear up for mass production by 2025, the race is not just about technological advancements but also about strategic positioning in a rapidly evolving market. The diplomat delves into the complexities surrounding China's consumer economy, countering the myth that Chinese citizens need to spend more. Despite the perception of low consumption, data reveals that Chinese consumers allocate a higher percentage of their disposable income to spending compared to Americans. The disparity in disposable income levels, however, highlights the challenges facing Chinese households, which must save more due to higher debt levels. To stimulate consumption, it is essential to increase per capita disposable income, a potential that remains untapped in the current economic landscape. While the government has initiated measures to enhance disposable income, the burden of local government debt limits fiscal flexibility. Consequently, private businesses must take the lead in raising wages and creating job opportunities to bolster consumer confidence and drive demand in the domestic market. South China Morning Post reports that President Donald Trump's recent executive order has halted the development of a U.S. central bank digital currency, CBDC, inadvertently paving the way for the rise of China's digital yuan. This decision may accelerate the global shift away from the US dollar, as countries explore alternatives for cross-border transactions. China's digital yuan, backed by government initiatives and a mobile-first society, has gained traction, with transaction volumes skyrocketing from 1.8 trillion yuan in mid-2023 to 7.3 trillion yuan by July 2024. Despite challenges in adoption, such as competition from established payment platforms like Alipay and WeChat Pay, China is making strides in promoting the digital yuan internationally, collaborating with other nations to enhance its use in global trade. In a separate piece, South China Morning Post highlights the rise of DeepSeek, a Chinese AI startup that has emerged as a beacon of hope for the country's tech industry amid US-led sanctions. DeepSeek's R1 language model has impressed the tech community with its performance, showcasing China's potential for innovation despite hardware restrictions. The success of DeepSeek has shifted perceptions about Chinese capabilities and demonstrated that the country can produce breakthroughs in software design. Experts believe that the open-source model embraced by DeepSeek could save costs and encourage further advancements in China's tech sector, even as challenges remain in accessing advanced computing resources. The Guardian emphasizes the need for Europe to cultivate a sense of patriotism in the face of pressures from populist powers like the US and authoritarian regimes like China. As Europe grapples with fragmentation and self-doubt, the article draws parallels to historical city-states that failed to unite. It argues that Europe must overcome fear and embrace a collective identity to effectively navigate the complexities of global politics. By leveraging its resources and coordinating efforts in areas like defense and climate action, Europe can assert itself as a significant player on the world stage. The call for a European civic nationalism reflects a desire for unity, urging the continent to forge a common identity that transcends mere economic cooperation and fosters a shared vision for the future. Diplomat. The Spring Festival Gala, a monumental event in China, draws billions of viewers each year and serves as a significant platform for the Chinese government to convey its political messages. This year's gala featured the American band One Republic, marking a historic moment as they became the first U.S. band to perform, symbolizing China's push for cultural openness. Their performance took place at the iconic Yellow Crane Tower in Wuhan, a site chosen deliberately due to the band's frontman Ryan Tedder's previous connection to the city through his Quarantine Cuisine series during the pandemic. Additionally, TikTok influencer Evan Kale, who gained fame for donating a book on Japanese war crimes to the Chinese government, also made a special appearance. These inclusions reflect China's intent to foster friendly ties with the West while promoting a narrative of cultural exchange to its citizens. South China Morning Post. In the realm of technology, Alibaba Cloud has made significant strides by integrating DeepSeek's AI models into its platform, allowing users to develop applications without any coding knowledge. This move follows a trend among major tech companies to adopt DeepSeek's open-source systems, which aim to simplify AI development processes. The availability of DeepSeek's models, known for their cost-effectiveness and efficiency, has attracted attention from industry giants like Microsoft and Amazon, which have also begun to support the startup's technology. However, experts caution that the impact of DeepSeek's breakthroughs might be overstated, emphasizing that its achievements stem from engineering optimizations rather than revolutionary advancements in AI. South China Morning Post. Meanwhile, the Hong Kong stock market faced a downturn as investors reacted to President Trump's newly announced tariffs on Chinese goods, raising concerns about a potential trade war. The Hang Seng Index experienced a drop of 0.7% amid fears of economic repercussions, with major companies like Baidu and Li Auto witnessing significant losses. Despite the gloomy outlook, some stocks, such as Semiconductor Manufacturing International and Alibaba, saw gains, reflecting a mixed market response. As traders await further stimulus measures from China's upcoming legislative meeting, the broader economic landscape remains fragile, impacted by weak consumer demand and ongoing challenges in the property sector. The situation has analysts closely monitoring China's response to the tariffs, which could shape future economic policies. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn the lights on screen. What's the latest scene? Just you and me, laugh and disagree. On the couch we sit, talk about the hits, news and bits, chat through all the fits. let your heart taste thick. We're here to mix and pick. Every topic's our flick. 6 degree chart.